I am not on the farm, and I'm not dressed in my farm attire, but I was hoping you could do me a favor today. So as you hop on, hit that like button. Tell me where you're joining me from. I'll tell you where I'm at in just a few minutes when we see there's a few more people on. So it is a cold, windy morning where I'm at. So tell me where you're joining me from. Tell me maybe what the weather's doing in your part of the world. And then I'll tell you why I'm asking for a favor here in just a minute. Caligato, awesome. Lance, I love Caligato. It's beautiful out there. And Wheaton, I don't know where Wheaton is. Dallas, Oregon, Maricopa. Lisa, good morning. All right, so thank you for telling me where you're from. Nebraska, it's 37 degrees. Hit that thumbs up if you would. So we got someone from Houston and Idaho Falls, West Virginia, the Appalachian goat farmer. You know what? I like goats. They're cool. If I wasn't so into horses, I'd probably spend more time doing the goat stuff, but we got St. Louis, Tonopah, and Chicago. Do we have anyone out of the country? I don't think I've seen someone from out of the country yet. Oh, there we go. Right as I said that, we got Canada and we got the UK. I love that we have friends all over the world now. Tennessee, another Canada. Hit that like button, everybody, if you would. We got one from Iceland. That's awesome. I guess I can't complain about cold in northern Arizona if you're joining us from Iceland. I don't think you guys ever get real warm up there. Wisconsin. Judith, you've been one that's followed our channel for a long time. We appreciate your kind remarks all the time. You're so good to us. So keep joining. I'm in the car. I thought I'd join you outside to show you where I was at, but it's too windy. I tried, but it was too windy. But I will turn the camera here in a minute and kind of show you where we're at. But if you could hit that thumbs up button, even though I haven't said much, I still would appreciate it, just so we can get more people on here. That's my understanding, is when YouTube sees that there's some interest, they'll show it to more people. And that's why I'm requesting a favor today. So I'll tell you here in just a minute. Good morning, guys. Thank you. Getting a lot of comments. Like I say, I know that normally there's a horse somewhere close to me, or I'm on the farm. There you go. Lance is asking about Nugget. There's a horse question. Nugget's doing well. She's kind of slow to grow, honestly, which surprises me. She's a half sister to Blaze, and Blaze is huge. Blaze is as big as Nugget and is a year younger. So I like Nugget. She's cute, well put together. She's just small. So we'll see if she'll pull out of that. And that's, I don't mind if she stays smaller than other horses, but I want her to be big enough that we could ride her and stuff. So, but she's got a year still. So till we would start riding her, Blake will be home by then, and Blake doesn't weigh what I weigh, so that's why she's called Nugget. I like it. Her dad was Gold 66, and so it's Lex's Gold Nugget. So that's why we called her Nugget. Lance loves the small horses. Lance is from Caligato, Arizona. Why don't you comment if you know where Caligato is? And if you don't know how to spell Caligato, you can go up to one. I think he gave the first comment today, one of the first. Clagato is on the Navajo reservation, but see if you've been to Clagato or know where it is, comment. I'd be curious to see how many people have ever been to Clagato, Arizona. So let me turn it around. I left at 4:30 this morning to come to some meetings in Page, Arizona for my job. I coordinate seminary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which means there's seminary classes held all over the reservation, and I'm the coordinator of those classes, so I help the teachers. Terry, I'll try to remember to answer that question in just a minute about our quail. But anyway, so I left at 4:30 this morning, which was earlier than I needed to. I thought, well, it's what happened. I'm sure this has happened to all of you. When you have to get up early, don't you hate it when you wake up like half hour before the alarm clock goes off because you're afraid you weren't going to hear the alarm clock? So I woke up I had the alarm set for 4:20, but about 3:50 a.m. I wake up and I'm like, wait, is it almost 4:30 or 4:20? Anyway, and I was like, okay, I'm awake. I'm just gonna get ready. So I got ready and I got on the road early, and now I'm tired. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn, but got on the road, had a beautiful drive, watching the sun come up right as I was coming up the hill close to Antelope. Well, no, what's it called? Horseshoe Bend near Page. Beautiful. Anyway, I'll turn this around and show you. So it's super windy. I don't know if you can see. That's the beginning of the Grand Canyon way down there, right past Glen Canyon Dam where the Lake Powell is. But that's where I'm at, is in Page, Arizona, and I thought, well, I'm here earlier than I needed to be, and so I work with young missionaries that help me teach on the reservation, and they weren't even here yet. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to say hi to our YouTube friends and see how you're doing today and ask for a favor. If you're on right now, you're kind, because I'm not showing you any horses. It's just an old man with a white shirt on. Haven't put my tie on yet. Anyway, as much as we appreciate your support and love your kindness and stuff, for some reason, for a channel that has 86,000 subscribers, our views are not what they ought to be. And so that would help us to have more views. So that's the favor I wanted to ask you today. Do you mind, if you have time today, do you mind going back and watching one of our older videos, or maybe you've seen before, and just comment on it for me? I'm hoping maybe we can catch an algorithm. It's so strange. And I don't know, it'll sound prideful, but I look at some channels that I watch their videos and they get a lot more views than we do. And I'm like, okay, what do they do better than we do? And some channels have a lot better videography, or they have better music, or they have this or that. And yet some channels I'm like, I think we're as good as that channel, and yet we don't get as many views. But I'm not complaining. I'm just asking for a favor. Go watch one of our old videos. And yeah, Laura, so good to catch you. Laura lives in San Jose, California. I hope her and Blake can get together somehow before Blake comes home from his mission. Blake is down to 7 months till he comes home, guys. I'm super excited. But I couldn't be more proud of him, and he has loved his mission experience, getting to invite people to come to Jesus Christ, to serve them. As members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we believe in the Bible and also the Book of Mormon, that they are both testaments of Jesus Christ. Robert says most channels interact with their viewers on live streams. That's what I'm doing right now, Robert, but if you have some different advice for me, maybe I'm not understanding your comment. I saw Corey Larson is on from our South Sage Haven. Corey, I've been busy lately, but I don't think I've seen any new videos up from you guys. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But everybody go check out our South Sage Haven. They're the ones that picked up 6 of those rescue horses from us, and their boys are doing an outstanding job with those horses. So go check them out. But anyway, like Robert was giving me some feedback, please tell me what we could do different to get, if you have some feedback for us, how to be better. We would like the feedback. We really would. Robert says, this is the first time in 1 year you've actually answered my comment. Well, I'm sorry, Robert. It's the first time I've seen your comment that I can remember. So I'd never even seen your name on one of our lives. So I'm seeing others that I do recognize, though. Luana Navarro. Buenos días. Luana, ¿tú hablas español? I just asked her if she speaks Spanish. With a name like that, I love that name. I love the Latin people. I served my mission in Chile, so I speak Spanish myself. Good morning, Tanner, up in Ogden, Utah. Judith is asking if Fred is still around. Yes, Fred is still around, but I've had to lock him up because one of our peacocks got eaten by a coyote or a dog or something. And so it's making me sad that I have to have him locked up, but we'll see what we do there. Trey, good morning at White Rock Horse Life. Trey, you have been so kind, and you asked me if I was going by your house anytime soon. I will be passing by there next Monday. Is that right? Yeah. So Trey, I will be in contact with you. Trey said they have a little surprise for me, and so I'm excited. And Trey said, hit that like button, everybody. Luana said, sí, habla español. Mi español no es perfecto, pero me gusta practicar. I just told her I like to practice. My Spanish isn't great. Awesome. So Robert was introduced to our channel from Brandon and Stephanie Eddy. I love the Eddies. And that they're one that gets a lot more views than us, and so they're doing something better than we are. And so again, give us some feedback. Someone's saying hello from Grand Junction, Michigan. They always enjoy the time you take to do a video. Thank you so much, Lonnie. All right, so our South Sage Haven said they've been busy, but they've got some stuff coming. So be watching their channel so you can see how those rescue horses are doing. I know as it gets cold, it's hard. It's hard for us. It's hard like a day like today when it's so windy. I'm not on the farm, but even if I was, it would be hard to be doing a video. And it gets cold and miserable. Thank you, Anita. And again, Laura that lives in San Jose. I'm jealous because she's close enough to Blake. She could give him a hug. So, all right. Good morning from the UK. And I had to speak more. I wish we could get more Latinos on the channel so I could speak a little more Spanish. So Si hablas español, dame un comento en español. If you speak Spanish, give me a comment in Spanish, and I'll try to answer in Spanish. Lance said he will go back and like and comment on some of our old videos. He says, my friend has a channel, and sometimes I will just play the longer videos while I do other things. I believe this helps her out. Lance, that's really nice of you. Yeah, give that a try. And so, Laura, yes, the peacocks, I miss having them out and about. It was so fun. And so I would like to let them out again, but I don't want them to get eaten by a coyote or dog. So I'm hoping we can maybe find the problem. Oh, Vicky's on. She says she's glad I made it safe. And she used some Spanish. She said, te amo. Te amo a ti también. So I just said, I love her too. Lourdes Blake says she's Latina and she speaks Espanol y English. She speaks both. South Sage Heaven said, I love how you help other channels that will come back to you. I also like Born 100 Years Too Late. Wait, what's that? Oh, he likes a channel called Born 100 Years Too Late. I'll have to check it out. But thank you, South Sage Haven. We do like to help other channels out, and you hope that'll come back to, but you don't, hopefully we don't do things just hoping that will be, you do unto others, and you hope others will do unto you the same, but you do unto others the way you would want to be treated, just because that's the right thing to do. But anyway, go check out our South Sage Haven. Corey, that's so hard for me to say. Our South Sage Haven. I don't know why. I got to practice that. Oh, right there. Born 100 Years Too Late's on right now. That's really cool. I'm going to try to remember to look that one up later. Corey, maybe text me that so that I have your text, because Corey and I have each other's phone numbers. And because as soon as I get off this, it looks like people are gathering over there where I'll have my meeting. It doesn't start for another 30 minutes, but anyone have a question for Vicky since she is on right now? Vicky, if you noticed the title of my live, if you're just jumping on back home, I ask people to do us a favor and go watch one of our, oh, Vicky just put the South Sage Haven link there, so you can go check them out. You'll be able to see their family and also those rescue horses that are doing so well. Okay, Lance's idea is to maybe collaborate with other YouTubers that will continue to grow, and a penny update would sure help. You know what? I totally agree, Lance. I wish Amory would give us a penny update. So go over to Amory Palmer's channel and say, Amory, give us a video about Penny. And Vicky, Laura wants some more of her baking. Laura is the one from San Jose, Vicky. And guys, I've said this a lot. There you go, Born 100 Years Too Late. Vicky just shouted you out with a link to your channel too. So that's pretty cool. What was I just telling you? Man, I'm getting old. Oh, that's what I was gonna say though. Vicky just commented on it. Bless Vicky's heart. We always say, okay, we're gonna get a cooking video up. Well, our daughter and her two kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, came to visit us about 10 days ago. It has been fun, but those of you that are grandparents will understand. worn us out, and it is not easy to get up videos when you're chasing kids all over. But I'm glad we've been able to hopefully help, and it's been awesome to have them with us. Okay, Terry asked about the quail. Um, Honestly, the quail stopped laying eggs, and there was more males than females, and they were just beating up the girls. And so I found someone that wanted them, and I gave them to those people. But I wouldn't mind getting more quail. When they were laying eggs, they were laying so many eggs. They were laying more eggs than we've ever had chickens lay, and the quail eggs are awesome. So I may get some young quail again to start over. Let's see. A website, The Clever Cowgirl, has a video on how she got 100,000 in a few years. You might check that out. Thank you, Kathleen. There's a lot of channels that do that tell you how to get more views, and some of them have been very helpful. And sometimes you try what they say and it doesn't work at all, but that's okay. But we appreciate the advice, and the Clever Cowgirl sounds like maybe our kind of person. So maybe we'll go check that one out. Vicky's probably writing it down right now since she's so good. Let's see. Good to know they went to a good home. They're so kind to animals. Thank you. Yes, it was our neighbors next door, and they love animals, and they already had some quail, and so I wasn't worried about the home they went to at all. But I would like to maybe start over with some young quail and get some laying quail again, because they tell me if you've ever had quail eggs and if you like them or not. Vicky Laura is asking about your channel, so why don't you put the link to your channel there? And I asked for a favor that you go watch one of our old videos, but go watch one of Vicky's old videos, and that's gonna make you want to cook something really tasty like she does. Yes. This person just said, I can't believe Blake has 7 months. It always seems like other people's children's missions go faster than your own. I would totally agree. Blake's has gone fast, but when it's your own kid, it's like never fast enough until all of a sudden it's like, wow, 7 months. And you know what an amazing experience it's been. So we want him to enjoy every minute. Lance says quail eggs are delicious. I never had quail meat though. You know what? Quail meat's also very good. Vicky says, thanks for checking out my channel, and there's the link right there. Oh, ciao. Luana Navarro said, signing off for a class this morning. Abrazos. Abrazos means hugs. So, abrazos a ti también. All right. So Vicky needs to go help grandkids. She says she'll be back, but I've got to call it quits here in a second too. But I appreciate it. We have more likes than people on right now, so that means people are starting to get off. This was a bad time for a lot of people because you may be heading to work, or maybe you're at work. Krista says, I check Vicky's channel every day. Krista is amazing. She watches everything we put up. And we got to be with her this week, and I got to try some of her amazing cooking. So it was pretty awesome. Well, guys, again, the favor I'm asking for is, if you don't mind, after this live, just go to our channel, The Farm Under 66, and go find an old video. It doesn't have to be old. It could be last week's. But go find a video, watch it again, or maybe for the first time, and comment on it. That would sure help me out. Yes, I'm sitting in a parking lot because I got here early, and my meeting wasn't ready to start. The building was locked, and it's too cold and windy to be outside. So, Krista, it sounds like you could start your own channel. She says nearly all of her recipes are quick and tasty. I know the ones we've tried of yours are definitely tasty. All right. Oh, someone was trying to find one when we first got rawhide. Vicky, I don't know if you could find one when we first got rawhide, but someone's looking for that one. You could give them the link. Kathy, how are you? Kathy lives in Hollister. Blake was there on his mission, and Kathy and Tommy treated Blake so good. And Blake was actually telling us, he's like, you know what? If I got a chance to go back to Hollister at the end of my mission, I would love it. So wouldn't that be cool if he could go back to your area? So who knows? We'll see what God wants for him. Well, guys, thanks for getting on today. Thanks for supporting. If you're listening at all right now, you're already one that supports in our channel and is so kind to us. We're just trying to figure out why we don't get more views, and that sounds like I'm just begging for stuff, but when you try to make a business of it, which we've tried to do, we're trying to make money at it, the more views you get, the more commercials that are watched, and so the more money that someone can get. And so yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to get more views. Kathy, you would get a kick out of this. And Trey, again, real quick, I just saw that Trey said, have a great day, sir. If you're still on, Trey, I will contact you next week as I'm driving through, and maybe I can meet you at the same place we met you last time. But Kathy, you would get a kick out of this. Blake actually found, well, he and his companion were driving down the road, and they saw a saddle on the side of the road, and it said free. There was just someone getting rid of a saddle. Well, Blake brought it home, and he's made that into his study chair. He says, Dad, I sit in this saddle at my desk and study. Only Blake would think of that, but it's really cool. We'll have to put a picture of that in one of our upcoming videos, or maybe we could put it somewhere else on our social media. Vicky, maybe you could make a static post on Facebook with that or something today. Anyway, I've got to head into my meetings. Thanks again. And again, if you want to do us a favor, go watch one of our old videos and comment. We would sure appreciate it. This person said, keep at it. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. I agree. It's been a five-year marathon, and I'm not complaining. Well, I'm kind of complaining. No, YouTube's blessed our life for one reason. Look at all of you that are on right now, and many of you we've met personally, and you've blessed our life. It's been so good. So even if we don't get millions of views, we feel like we have been so blessed with the friendships that we have gained. It's been awesome. What do you love the best from this channel? As for me, the family and rodeos. Clara, thank you for posing that question. So tell us, what do you love best? What do you like best about our channel? Lance, like I say, I wish I was around Penny, but I'm gonna reach out to Emery and say, hey, people are begging for a Penny update. I can't really give that to you because Penny is now down in Wickenburg for the winter, so she's not anywhere close to us. Laura loves everything about our channel. Thank you. Charlotte loves the horses. Well, guys, I better head over to my meetings, although I'd love to see your comments that might be coming in, hopefully. If you don't comment, maybe you don't like anything about our channel. Just kidding. At least you're on right now, so you must like something. So thank you for getting on. Like I say, I'm really close to Lake Powell and the beginning of the Grand Canyon. Man, a lot of people like our family rodeos. Vicky says she likes Alan best. Thank you, Vicky. I love you too. Kathy asks if we have any updates on Dutchess. Not recently, but they sent me some pictures. She is just being loved by that little girl. It was her grandparents that bought it for her, and that little girl participates in Gymkhana rodeos and just loves it. I'm not keeping up with all these comments, and I've got to run. So Vicky, if you see any fun comments that you wanna, I wish I could just turn it over to Vicky to finish. But and Krista, an update on Charlotte. Yes, I just the family back east that got her, I just talked to them last week, and she's doing well. Yeah, we were kind of hoping that Dutchess wouldn't turn out for them, but life's turned out good for us. Dutchess was not Dutchess, Charlotte was the perfect fit for Maureen for the year she was here. And really cool story, Maureen just sent us a picture. That's something else, Vicky, we could do. I'm telling you all these things for us to write down since I've got to go to my meeting. But why don't we post a picture of what Maureen purchased? And she was so proud and excited. I'll tell you guys, but you can look on our other social media platforms, and maybe we could put a post here or put it in a video. But Maureen bought a Western saddle, and she was so excited. So thanks again, guys. God bless. I'm going to work. And Vicky, I love you. Thanks for getting on. Have a good one, guys. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful day.